out there illegally by Ahmed Safwat. The referee thinks there was. Just a little tug of the shirt. There wasn't too much in that. The arm never came up above the shoulder. Orji sets up to take the free kick. Taking it quickly. Opportunistic play. The ball into the middle, just off target. It was too far behind the striker. It was a nice idea from Tunisia, who've struggled to create moments from open play. Quick free kick. Really leading to something. Carthage Eaglets. Dala Amir, left-footed. Swings the crossover, but no takers. Soufiane Laoua can lead it away from the left-back position for Tunisia. These teams have met a couple of times before. Different squads, different generations. In the under-17 AFCON, but they played in 2024 and in 2023 in the group stages. Egypt winning 3-2 in 2024. Egypt also triumphing by 3-1 back in 2023. A recent head-to-head, if you can put any stock in it, the recent head-to-head is in the favour of Egypt's under-17s. All over the top, it's not a bad one. Orji could give chase. Was he fouled from behind there? Referee says no. Egypt working away towards Yusuf Osman. In the last few minutes at least, Tunisia have prevented Egypt from getting into the final third with the same ease that they did for the 10 minutes preceding. I'm sure Egypt fans will feel that their team in black and white have been the better of the two so far. Matters little. If Tapti's converted penalty, the difference between the sides on the scoreboard. Dwani jumps out of the way of the foul, but the ball is back with Osman. Pass just overhit from the Egypt captain. Free kicks can go Tunisia's way. The ball did cross the byline in the end. Not sure whether goal kick or free kick was the final award from the linesman. Ahmed Safwat sent the pass down there in the first place for Egypt. He just hasn't quite gotten into the game the way he did against Ethiopia. He's a player who can really pull the strings for this young Egypt side, but he hasn't been able to do that really so far. This placed pass that time was indicative of Egypt's struggles, if you can call them that at this point. Still a long, long time to make amends, but they trail again. Soufiane Laoua, the player who's going down. The referee tells him to get to his feet. But he has awarded Tunisia the free kick from over on the left flank. It's the 5th appearance at this tournament for Tunisia. Their best finish, 3rd place in 2013. If they can get to the quarterfinals this time, he's delighted. The free kick is overhit. No danger at all for Malik Amr, nor the Egypt defenders in front of him. He's happy to let it go, and it's a bit of a waste for Tunisia, who haven't had too many opportunities to get something dangerous into the box from such an opportune position. Free place advantage, Egypt will come back for the free kick. Safwat, the one who was just caught. No malice in it, but Safwat just got in there before the ball was cleared upfield. He got clipped then instead of the ball. The upshot. Egypt free kick. It's Mezechiri who was trying to fire it away downfield on the turn. Egypt set piece. Over to the right-hand side of the penalty area. The header on is not really cleanly won. No rush at all for Mohamed Dagrour to come out and take control of things. And we've got 10 minutes left of the first half. It's still Tunisia 1, Egypt 0, thanks to the early penalty tucked away by Monsef Tabti. Egypt have had the bigger chances, been in the box more often than Tunisia have. Real moments of quality in this match from Yahya Jalidi. Now there's another chance for Tunisia. Shot wide, it's dragged by Adem Bourgi. Left-footed effort, never caught it the way that he wanted to. Build-up play from down in the right-hand corner. Taboubi came away with it. Bourgi went for glory, went for the near side. Never really looked like working out for him. If you are enjoying this, there's plenty more football from the Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON today. Colleagues will be covering Cameroon against Uganda at 5 p.m. local time in Morocco. There's Ethiopia, Morocco, the other Group A match coming up at 8 o'clock tonight, local time. The result of this one will mean a lot to both of those two teams as well. And in Group B, DR Congo taking on Côte d'Ivoire at 9 o'clock local time. Still 3 more games. This is the first of the day at the Under-17 AFCON. So far then, Abdelazak Hedi there, the Tunisia coach. He's been proven right. His decision to stick with the same starting 11 has been vindicated. I felt that it would have been too tough to drop anybody after an heroic performance against Morocco. Everybody earned their place in the starting lineup for game 2. So far, they're rewarding their coach. Snaps back with the knee and played back towards the goalscorer Tabti on halfway. Mohamed Awai, who's been very busy down the right-hand side. This time he gives the ball away. Get back to get underneath it, though, in the battle with Atam Mohamed. Safwat gives chase, but loses out in the centre. Tunisia can take over. Hadrich sends it left. Tunisia growing as a force now down the flanks. The early cross, not a bad one in towards Hadrich. Couldn't bring it quickly under control. Did hold on to it, but was forced away from the target. Was crowded out by white shirts in the box. Egypt throw. Sent down the right-hand side. Header one. Egypt will keep this. It's clipped over towards the centre, but drifts out left. Is that going to be a penalty for Egypt? Yes, it is, says the referee. There was no need. Was drifting out towards the corner flag. It's a lapse of concentration from the Tunisian fullback. He never needed to make the challenge. Could have just watched the ball, pushed the Egyptian striker further away from the penalty area. Instead, he half committed. Always dangerous. Is there going to be an infringement here in the build-up that lets Tunisia off the hook? Or will the video support back up Egypt's penalty claims? No worries about offside. The right foot of Mohamed Awai comes around and doesn't make any contact. There's a tangle with the knees. It's clumsy from Mohamed Awai, whichever way you look at it. He doesn't follow through. He doesn't make a clear attempt at playing the ball by the time that Adham Mohamed is already heading towards the turf. I'll make of that what you will. It's the referee's decision. Lucky Casalire has taken a look at the screen. He's going to explain his decision to the two benches. And it's an Egypt penalty. Adam Youssef, the first one to applaud the call. There weren't really enough grounds to overturn that. Mohamed Aouai will feel that he didn't do much. Tangled with Adham Mohamed. So for the second time in this first half, the referee's gone to the video support monitor and has decided for a penalty kick. Tunisia scored the first one. Can Egypt follow suit and score the second? Mohamed Gamal stepping up for the young Pharaohs. Pressure moments for Egypt. Mohamed Gamal against Mohamed Dagroua. Gamal steps up from the spot, sends the keeper the wrong way. And the young Pharaohs have come to life finally on the continental stage. Egypt draw level at 1-1 with the half-time interval looming. And how they needed that. The first Group A goal, and it's come from the boots of Mohamed Gamal. Converted with confidence. Sent the keeper the wrong way and tucked it into the corner. Egypt back on terms late in the first half. Well, Tunisia ready to kick off. The first half coming towards a close, but we should have quite a bit of added time at the end of the first 45 here. We're 2.5 minutes away from the 45 being up, but we must have at least another 5, you'd imagine. So the story of the first half, perhaps not quite written yet. Tunisia look to burst forward, hit Egypt while they're still celebrating their first goal. Egypt will feel that it's no less than they deserve. It's a long ball forward, and Mohamed Aouai, who just gave away the penalty, has to put that behind him, put it out of his mind. Egypt's a good attack down the right-hand side, and Nael Moussa with an excellent intervention to deny Mohamed Gamal with his attempted square ball. Egypt's getting a second go at that after the knockdown came their way, and Khaled Moussa in the middle really wanted it. He was screaming for that. Really important block from Nael Moussa, but Egypt still have the corner. Gamal to take. Goes towards the 6-yard box. Keeper scrambling backwards, and it's knocked out towards his own goal there. Tunisia living dangerously. Now the card is coming out of the pocket of referee Casalire. It's Borgi who's gone into the book. Adil Borgi was given the yellow card. I wonder if Mohamed Othmani has just shown one there as well. Tabubi initially, who went up for the challenge and left the arm out. There wasn't too much in it. See why Ahmed Safwat would go down. So Borgi found his way into the book. Tabubi is cautioned for the initial challenge. Now Egypt suddenly feeling buoyed by their equalising goal. They've got a set-piece chance, perhaps for the first time today. It's one where they'll go direct. The right-footed option is the captain, Ahmed Safwat. Just 2 minutes added, despite the checks that we had for both penalties. I have to say that's a bit of a surprise. Certainly more than a minute of stoppage for the first penalty. We can forget about that for now, though. Safwat with the free kick straight into the wall. Nothing doing. Egypt will come out with the corner. Ahmed Bashir trying to turn the corner over his left shoulder and get around the right-hand side of the area. Mohamed Kamal in no rush to go over and take the corner. Quite happy to have this as the last attack of the first half and not allow any time for Tunisia to launch a counter should they claim the ball. Egypt corner from the right-hand side. It's headed on, but straight out of play. Mohamed Dagrour urging for calm from his Tunisia teammates. They've been pegged back. They're only a minute away from having the chance to regroup at half-time. It's blasted forward by Tabti. Straight downfield and all the way into the box. Fortunately for Malik Amir, runs through towards the Egypt keeper. Could be a chance right from route one. Last few seconds of the first half stoppage time then. Egypt have been the better of the two sides in terms of getting into the final third, getting the ball into the penalty area and creating dangerous situations. They've had far more opportunities than Tunisia in the first half, but both teams turned their chances into exactly one penalty. Referee's going to allow play to continue here. But not for long. There is the whistle to bring this first 45 minutes to a close. A tale of two penalties in the first half in this Group A Matchday 2 encounter. Yahya Jalidi earning the spot kick for Tunisia, which was converted in the 11th minute by Monsef Tabti. And Mohamed Gamal bringing Egypt back on terms after Adam Mohamed was bundled over in the box by Mohamed Awai late in the first half. Egypt will be relieved to go in at level terms. It's Tunisia 1, Egypt 1, the half-time score.
يلا ترى اكشف علاوي علاوي يلا اكشف فرصة عمرك يا نور زي الوحش يا نور رايح جاي اجري الاول اجري رايح جاي اجري عادي رايح جاي رايح جاي انا عايزك تنزل 100% نازل خلاص لا بس مين كمان تشبيره وفرق والله جوه سقف لك تفتح سبرنت باك بره افتح باك يلا جوه باك اوتر لبره. هم ميتين خاصين. باك. وانت اقف على الكابتن، وانت اقف على الكابتن. فاهم؟ نور اهدى وكمل وشوط شاطر. ها؟ اي زياد رجع. خطين خطين هترجع خطين وتفتح سبرنت قدام. واحده يمين واحده.
Ladies and gentlemen,
هتيجي عندي سبرنت وتثبت فوق. شوف كويس.
داني داني داني
تاني.
عادي 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 ماشي قوي. لا ماشي
رجاله اجمع عندي، اجمع عندي يلا رجاله. تاني
يا بنت
يلا. اجمع عندي. رجاله رجاله كله يطلع عندي، كله يطلع عندي، كله يطلع عندي، كله يطلع عندي. رجاله يا زياد نور كم اوفر. رجاله تعالوا بلاش نغرقوش. ايه مان اتفضل كابتن كوتش سيجا فارس ماتش. وارجع بجنبك. يلا واحده يمين، ارجع بجنبك. تعالى جنب سبرنت بقى. وارجع جنب سبرنت. يلا عايز تجري كده ولا كده؟ وارجع وارجع وارجع. سريع 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 اسرع. جوب وارجع. ديف هات كوره كده. ديف اعمل تشيب كده وريني الخط عندك. سريع سريع سريع.
Règne numéro 1 en survie. Ne jamais laisser de traces.
تعالى العب معانا. اقسم بالله انا بالك ارجع فلور. انت مش عايز تجري.
ويمين جينا ما كناش كريستينا يمين جينا للصون الدوزيام بوزيسيون بارتي ما كناش كريستينا ميشيل اي في الميتو تو هذا في الميتو ما كناش كريستينا جيب لنا سكريبت
ودي ومن كده رجاله طبعا رجاله. يلا يلا يلا.
The teams head back back out for the second half with the score poised at 1-1. Tunisia taking an early lead through Monsif Tabti's sweetly struck penalty into the bottom corner. Egypt responding late on in the first half with a penalty kick of their own. Mohamed Kamal sending the goalkeeper the wrong way, stroking the ball into the corner to leave it tied at 1 each at half-time. It's match day 2 in Group A. Both teams picked up a point from their opening game. Both teams in the hunt for their first win of the competition. At the moment, it's another deadlock. Egypt will feel like their late leveller in the first half. It's just reward. They had more attacks. They spent more time in the Tunisia penalty area. They trailed for most of the first 45 minutes. Hussein Abdul Latif pleased with the character of his team. They certainly didn't fold when they went a goal down. Tunisia had glimpses of quality throughout the first 45 minutes, but the best of them was the move down the left-hand side from Yahya Jalidi. Lovely shuffle of the feet in the box, and Adel Allah conceded the penalty. Since then, Tunisia largely kept quiet as Egypt peppering the Tunisia goal with shots. Nothing too difficult for Mohamed Dagroua. Tunisia will be disappointed that Mohamed Awai fouled Atam Mohamed late on in the first half. It was a clumsy challenge. It was one that he didn't really need to make. But it's finally poised at 1-1. It's Egypt in the white and black who will get the ball rolling for the second half here at the Mohamed VI Football Academy in Rabat. As though Mohamed Noor Amado, who was a second half introduction rather, in the first game, is going to be a second half introduction again for this game. Egypt get us underway for the second half. The score 1-1. To the edge of the box it goes. Tunisia will be able to get it away down the left-hand side. It's clipped down towards the run of Jalidi. Egypt's way. Confirmation there that the other player to come on, Ziad Soudi. Hussein Abdul Latif opting for a double change at half time. Safwat lays it off. Might get it back here. It's the captain Safwat driving forward, just too many red shirts around him. Again, it's played down the left-hand side, and it's one to chase for Adem Bourgi. Important defending from Diesel. Used all of his pace, and he had to, as Bourgi was stretching the play and sprinting after it down the left flank, but nothing came of it for Tunisia. Do you want to change the pattern of play, Tunisia, in this second half, because it continues, if it continues the way the first half carried on, you'd imagine it's Egypt who are more likely to find themselves 2-1 up at some point. Kicks going Egypt's way. Again, it's Bourgi who's getting himself in there, but he was a split second late, and Ahmed Safwat collided with him. Safwat who played the ball. It's a nasty collision, and both are still down. Sportingly, Adam Youssef helps Adin Borgi back to his feet, and Safwat, the Egypt captain, is still just down and making sure everything's all right. So he's back on his feet and hobbling forwards. Yusuf, Mohamed Salah, Diesel. Diesel leaves this beat. It's Yusuf who's going to take the free kick for Egypt. Defender delivers it into the centre towards the penalty spot, but it's headed away convincingly. And Tunisia will win the loose ball here as well. Can they turn this into something? 3 red shirts over the halfway line. It's going to be a Tunisia throw. Counter continues for now, if you can still call it that. Well, any pace and element of surprise has gone from the Tunisia attack. They do still have the ball. Taboubi combines Laoua. Good header away, but there might be another chance to get something back into the box for Tunisia. It's breaking around loose in the box for a while. Laoua gets it under control. He's done really well to knock it back out to the left-hand side for Ayem Taboubi. Laoua still down on the edge of the box, but play continues with Nail Moussa. Loose touch from Othmani. Tunisia keep control of it though. This is something that they struggled to do in the first half. Didn't have many attacks. One foray forward, that's for sure. This time they've been able to win the ball back. Try something again. It comes to nothing though. Free kick Egypt. Tunisia not helping their own cause with too many of these small fouls. Little moments like that. Tabti just putting too much into it. Need to win the ball back upfield, but need to do it legally, otherwise they're sapping their own momentum in the attack, Tunisia. Just went back well and steered into the centre brilliantly. Safwat takes over, shot blocked. Keep it in play, but he's almost played an inadvertent cross into his own box, but the referee signals Tunisia's way. 5 minutes played in the second half. Tunisia trying their best to change tact from the first 45. There's a slip in the Tunisia defence. Hawaii couldn't cut the ball out that might otherwise have been his. Egypt will try and take advantage. The last touch there came off Safwat. Referee spotted it. Tunisia goal kick. Get play restarted for the team in red. Carthage Eaglets led for a long time in the first game. They led for a long time in the first half. Here in the second game, what kind of response do they have to being pegged back? That's a good ball in, and it should have been 2-1 maybe. Yahya Jalidi, who scored in the first game, couldn't convert from close range. That is Tunisia's best chance for open play by some distance. Delivery into the middle, right on point for the incoming Jalidi. He timed his run to perfection. He caught the finish better. If it had hit the sweet spot, I'm not sure Malek Amir would have got across to save it, but as it was, it's right at the keeper. Another cross low from the left-hand side. Tunisia pick up the loose ball again. They've been better at that in the second half. It's robbed really well by Mohamed Gramal, the Egypt goal scorer. Given away though to Moussa. Moussa strong up against the challenge of Mohamed Noor. Ado fake. He's allowed the ball to run out of play for an Egypt goal kick. Tunisia looking somewhat invigorated at the beginning of this second half, though. Chidi so close to giving them the lead early in the second half. Free kick goes against Sofiane Laoua. So Adam Youssef take with the left foot once again. Options over on the right flank. He's going to send this one straight down the middle into the box, though. Simple header away, not really good enough. Noor wanted the free kick in a central position, but again the ball's given away. Tunisia can take it back. Lidi running forward in the middle. Lidi and Taboubi were waiting for something to come across their way, but never got there. Free kick Egypt in their own half. It's a 5th appearance at the Under-17 AFCON for both of these teams. Tunisia's 3rd place in 2013, their best result in the competition's history. Egypt winners if you go back to 1997. It's a long way back to go for the last win, but there's a great history of youth football in Egypt, and they're trying to bring that back to life to strengthen the future generations. And that's a lovely move from the left-hand side. The square ball cut out, and it needed to be, because there was real danger there for Tunisia. This time it's Egypt's turn to take the sting out of their own attack by conceding the free kick. Egypt came in with a lot of hope here. They lost out by a 0-0 against Algeria in North African qualification. Other than that defeat in their last game, though, they amassed a healthy total of 6 points to qualify for this competition. Both teams were in action in the 2025 FIFA Under-17 World Cup. A different crop of players, of course, but both teams qualified from their groups. Some of the best 3rd place teams, and here's a good turn in the box. A chance maybe for Tunisia to pull the trigger. Instead it's played back to Adam Youssef in the Egypt defence, and he can clear it up to halfway. 10 minutes played in the second half. Tunisia looking a little more alert. As Khedideh said at half-time, sparked Tunisia into life. It's just a different vibe, a different feeling in the game as well, when you're no longer leading by a 0-0. It's been taken away from them late in the first half. Need a little bit more urgency. Draw would be another creditable result, of course, but it's really guarantee one of those quarter-final spots. You've got to start winning games at some point. Why not now? That goes for Egypt too. Cross sent over, no contact in the middle, no foul either. Harmlessly past everybody in the end. So Egypt send on the physios. It's Adham Mohammed who's down in the box. The player felled on the penalty late on in the first half, which was converted by Mohamed Gamal. This is what happened. Was he pulled back there by Tabti? I think so. He just fell awkwardly. The cross was really behind the number 9, Azam Mohammed.
Ultra Premium Direct, des croquettes ultra savoureuses et à prix ultra accessible pour un animal ultra heureux. Commandez-les vite sur ultrapremiumdirect.com.
Anyway, useful. It's fallen nicely for the number 7, Borgi. It's blocked off on the edge of the box. Cross stood up towards the centre. It's knocked down to Borgi, who has a go at goal. Another well-constructed Tunisia attack. Malek Amir getting behind it again. It's bounced down the left-hand side. Tunisia can watch it all the way back. Keep it in play, you'd imagine, and send it back towards Mohamed Dagroua, which is indeed exactly what happens. Battle underneath the ball over on the right-hand side. It's going to be a free kick to Egypt. Just too many of these physical fouls in. It's preventing both teams from really applying pressure consistently to their opposition.
Substitution for Egypt. Player number 9 is replaced by player number 11. Player number 20 is replaced by player number
Azam Mohammed doesn't make it back on. Daniel Tamer comes on in his place. And the other forward, Evuna, Abdelaziz Said, better known as Evuna, makes his way on. With just over half an hour remaining. Some attacking change for Egypt. Abdallah Amir withdrawn. Azam Mohammed able to continue. Daniel Tamer trying to make an immediate impact. Cross blocked. Sofiane Laoua stays in play right on the touchline, down by the corner flag. Danny sends it back and it's whipped into the middle. Half-hearted appeals maybe for something for Egypt in the box. They'll lay it off to the left-hand side. It's back across the middle. Across the face of goal it goes. Dagroua with a dangerous moment. No touches on it. Tunisia hold on. Right into that corridor of uncertainty. There's room for Amado. Sends the shot on target. Had a bit of zip behind it. Dagroua, always the favourite to get down to it. It's given away carelessly. Egypt have it back in a good position. It's rescued by Hedi Mezejiri. The slide tackle to perfection, and he had to there because Tunisia had gifted that back to Egypt. The hour mark is gone. 4 substitutions have been made by Hussein Abdul Latif, the Egypt boss. Saudi, Evuna, Dani Tamer have come on. Tunisia still playing with the same 11 for now. Dani Tamer. Diesel in support, but the ball stolen. Alua. Schliedi. Has it forward. If it had got through the gap there, it could have been a wonderful through ball. It wasn't far away from being something special. Cut out by the Egypt defence. At the right time, though. Mohamed Aouai, the man who gave away the penalty that allowed Egypt to equalise late in the first half. Heads it back out for another Tunisia throw. It's Tunisia ball again. Egypt thought it might go their way. They're gaining a few yards at a time, Tunisia. They turn this into something more dangerous with Taboubi. Cross floated over. Keeper's got nowhere near that and loses his footing too. Nice work from Yahya Jalidi. Didn't really have any other options, he felt. Juggled the ball, tried to turn the corner. Was always unlikely to hit the target from that particular position, but gave it a go. Adem Borgi feels that he did have another option and it should have been passed to the number 7, but it's not what he decided. Egypt combining nicely. Zil hit the right pass to the right flank. He left it and thought it would come through his way. Bashir on the touch instead. Egypt throw. So now we're going to see some changes. Mohamed Othmani to be withdrawn. Tunisia finally bringing on some fresh.
Il y a des chiffres qu'on n'aime pas.
37,2. C'est bon, tu peux aller à l'école.
Heureusement, avec Fortunéo, il y a des chiffres qu'on aime. Comme celui-ci, 0. C'est le prix de notre carte Gold sans frais à l'étranger. Fortunéo, j'aime ma banque.
Aboubi is withdrawn as well. Played an hour in game 1. Played a little over an hour this time. Was on a caution. Captain Safwat has to move left to pick it up. It's an overlapping run in support. Good ball across the middle. It's cleared away, but not far. Fortunate for Tunisia, the clearance wasn't good enough, but Egypt couldn't take full advantage. Tackle to send that away. It's whipped back into the box anyway. Egypt pick up the loose ball. Starting to turn the screw a little bit here. Diesel sends it into the box. It's booted away. Need a bit more accuracy on the deliveries, Egypt. Abdel Baki, number 18 of Club Africain, Tunisia. Came on in the first game and now he's on again from the bench in game 2. Head attempt in the middle. Egypt going for the spectacular, but luckily for Tunisia, the header took it away. 65 minutes gone, 20 minutes played in the second half. It's still Tunisia 1, Egypt 1. Both teams tied via penalty kicks. Monsef Tabti scoring the opener. Mohamed Gamal firing Egypt level from the spot late on in the first 45. Either side has a decisive advantage right now. Tunisia will win that back. Hedi Mezzedjili. El Moussa. It feels like the kind of game where the next goal will be really important. You can easily imagine either of these sides pinching a goal and winning it by 2-1. Still a long time to go. Jalidi, good work to find the overlapping pass down the right. Misread Daniel Tamer. This heavy touch over on the left side. Tunisia put it out of play. Egypt throw. Won it back initially, but Tunisia will have to go back to the halfway line. Mahmoud turns and flicks the pass out to the right-hand side. It's more good footwork. The low ball across the middle is a good one. The contact at the near post, not clean enough to steer the ball towards goal. Mohamed Hadrich getting himself into a good position, really for the first time this afternoon. Just didn't really catch it right. Del Allah was over there with him. It's out for a goal kick and nothing more. Sent all the way downfield from Amir to Dankarua. Passing everybody, the goalkeeper. He can't get a foot on it. He'll have to track back now. Danny for Egypt. Scott Diesel in support. Cross pulled back from the byline. It's headed back into the centre of the box. It's dangerous. And the shot deflected to safety. Tunisia have to be careful with their clearing headers, but for now, they've got the counter to think about instead. Jalidi cuts back, steps over onto the left foot. Now the right foot, Jalidi, it's saved on the line, and the follow-up is deflected to safety. Remarkable Egypt defending. They stave off the pressure from the Tunisia counter-attack. Yahya Jalidi, so comfortable on the ball against the two defenders. Kamal was back doing defending for Egypt. Adam Youssef was there too. Yahya Jalidi toying with them. Initial save from Malik Amir did enough. The follow-up was blazed over. Tunisia have shown a different side to themselves in this second half. It's blasted downfield long from the right flank. Malik Amir let it drift out of play. Carthage Eaglets looking like a different team in the second half. Yes, they scored in the first half. They didn't create anything like this kind of danger from open play before the break. The changes that Hussein Abdul Latif have made for now have not borne fruit for Egypt. Breaking the lines again. Pass down the right-hand side might just run out of play. He has done a lot for his team. He didn't have the energy left in the tank to get to that one. Egypt throw is cleared away from the left-back position. It's going to drift all the way through, but there might be a foot race on there. The goalkeeper's got to be alert, and Dankarua comes out to clear the danger. Flag was up. Tunisia were looking to take control of the loose ball and maybe a second prong to that forward motion. So, possession stats telling something of the story of the second half. Tunisia with 55% of the ball. It's still pretty even. If it comes down to the second balls, both teams have hit long passes downfield throughout the game, but once those initial aerial battles perhaps have been won, or the initial contact with the ball has been made, who picks up the second ball, who can take over from there? And in the second half, it's been Tunisia looking for a second wave of the attack. Malik Amir now, Egypt keeper, has made two really decisive saves in the second half. He's never really called into action before the break. Just had to pick the penalty out of his net. He almost got across to it as well. Egypt keeper tapped his spot kick in the 11th minute. Had enough power to nestle in the bottom corner, even though Malik Amir went the right way. It's Egypt's turn. Maybe strike against the run of play. Danny Tamir. Maybe a change first. It's the end of the day for the captain, Ahmed Safwat. Maybe something of a surprise that he's withdrawn. Had the same kind of impact as he did in qualifiers and in previous games. Kick from Danny Tamir, clipped towards the back post, and it goes for a goal kick. Egypt can't make anything of it. Just withdrawn Ahmed Safwat. Comes Abu Eliziz. Abu Eliz playing his football at Monza in Italy. Not too many of the players plying their trade at club level outside of the two countries, Tunisia and Egypt. Abu Eliz is one of them. Monza. Plenty of the Egypt squad playing for Zamalek. Playing for Al Ahly, some of the biggest Egyptian sides. Tunisia forced that forward with Ben Mahmoud. He's done well there. There's a foot race on, but the keeper should be first to it. And he's the one to come out and win. Ball back for Egypt. It's up to halfway. It's brought under control really well. Evona sent it out. Evona down towards the left corner. His teammate plays. It's the first time we've really seen Evona and Ziad Soudi linking up for Egypt since they've come on. It's Danny Tamer who's been busier. It's one of the substitutes. The cross floating towards the far side. It was just too high for the header in the middle. There'd been a bit of contact from Amir there. Could have been dangerous for Egypt. It's had a good trajectory. Just too high for the man in the middle. Egypt will pick it back up very cheaply. Evona drops it off. Step over from Amado. The effort from long range. Azdagrua briefly jumping towards the top corner. At that point, he knew it was off target. A speculative attempt from the boot of Mohamed Noor. Amado earned himself the space. A lovely flick inside. So now a quarter of an hour left to go. Still Tunisia 1, Egypt 1. The scoreline from half-time has not changed throughout the second half, but Tunisia have looked the more dangerous side. It's Egypt who were making the most of the running in the first half. Tunisia now dictating the tempo just a little more. Certainly not dominance. Had a bit more of a dangerous edge in this second half, the team in red. Then Mahmoud didn't get the first pass on target. How about the second? That was better, brought down by Adem Bourgi. Overlapping run in the box to the left-hand side, cross blocked. Bourgi gets another chance to deliver it. It's cleared away. Evona can bring it down. Lofts it forward to a teammate as well. It's well worked by Egypt because it wasn't easy to keep hold of possession. Soudi. Evona's got space on the left. Shooting chance. It's blocked in the 6-yard box and it had to be blocked as well. That's going to be a Tunisia free kick just outside their own penalty area. Egypt looking a little more dangerous now in the last 4 or 5 minutes as well. It's anybody's game. Both of these sides will back themselves to go on and find a winner from somewhere. Tunisia move it across from right to left. The cross sends it from left to right again. They've won themselves a corner that they didn't really have to work hard for there, Tunisia. There was a loose touch at the back. Scorer Mohamed Gamal First contact was a heavy one. Couldn't rescue it before it crossed the byline. Tunisia corner, and it's a gift for them. Jalili checks with the linesman that the positioning of that ball is okay. Did Borgi over maybe to take it for him? Or will they go short? Now they've got right and left-footed options, Tunisia. Man who's not going to get into the middle. He's going to wait there over on the flank in case Borgi goes short. Pushing and shoving in the box. Can they get a red shirt on the end of it? Tunisia corner, it's whipped in towards the 6-yard box. It's punched away, but only as far as the edge of the area. Back it comes to Mlaua. Flips the cross out to the far side once again. Head tennis in the middle, it's breaking around in the box, and it's fired back in. It's not cleared yet, though. It's a bit messy, it's a bit scrappy. That pass is going to clear things out and ease the pressure on Egypt. It's going to be an Egypt throw. Diesel's clearance takes a nick. Abdel Baki. It's been a really exciting contest. Egypt had the lion's share of the chances in the first 45. Tunisia have had the bigger chances in the second half. 1-1, perhaps a fair reflection of the play on the whole throughout the first almost 80 minutes of this match. If you're enjoying this, there are more matches to come. My name's Tom Midler. It's been an absolute pleasure so far, continuing to cover this game. We still have a little over 10 minutes of normal time left, of course. But if you're enjoying the Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON, there's more action to come later on. My colleagues will be covering Cameroon, Uganda at 5 p.m. local time. That one coming up shortly after this one. Ethiopia, Morocco, the other game in Group A at 8 o'clock local. And DR Congo, Cote d'Ivoire at 9 o'clock. So Group A and Group B in action today. As the referee reaches for the yellow card. Sadrich, who goes into the book. Mohamed Salim, Diesel, the one who took the impact. High foot, I'm sure there was too much contact actually, but the high foot certainly worthy of a caution in any case. And Yassine Hadrich goes into the referee's notepad. Into the last 10 minutes now then. The first game of the day in Group A, Total Energies CAF Under-17 AFCON. The referee's going to check this to see if it's worthy of a red. It can change the complexion of the last 10 minutes. Every time the referee's gone to his monitor so far, both penalty checks have ended up resulting in penalties. Will this red card check result in a red card? It's dangerous play. He's got the right to try and play the ball there. Diesel rather runs across the foot. Nothing that he could have done, of course, Diesel. Well, for what it's worth, in my book, the yellow card is the right call there. It's a dangerous high foot.
Je me demande combien vaut ma voiture.
Vendezvotrevoiture.fr peut vous le dire. C'est très simple et rapide. Il vous suffit de saisir les détails de votre voiture et vous recevez un super prix. C'est facile. Obtenez maintenant le meilleur prix sur vendezvotrevoiture.fr.
Does the referee see enough there? The foot, the stud's already down, coming down at least from Yassine Hadrich by the time that Mohamed Diesel comes across. It's all adding a bit of stoppage time to the end of this second half. I think think the referee made the right call in real time. It always looks different once it's been slowed down. He's come to a decision. Both penalty checks resulted in penalties. Will the red card check result in a red card? I think it's the right call from the referee. He's gone with his original decision. He's backed himself. And I think he's absolutely right. Lucky Kasalibre, the Ugandan official, decides to stay with the yellow cards. Shooting chance, it's blocked right on the edge of the box. We've had a couple of opportunities like that where the ball has fallen for Egypt in a good position. There just hasn't really been room to fire the shot away. Ball's rolled off down towards the tunnel. Amado wants to get it back in play quickly because it will be an Egypt free kick. Wide on the left. Mahmoud, pretty solid since he's come on. That time, just crossing the line, thought the referee. Egypt. Free kick. Were dangerous in the first half from dead ball situations. What about now? Well inside the final 10 minutes. Egypt free kick, sent in from the left-hand side. It's headed away. It hits Egypt teammate on the way out. Yusuf loses the throw in. It's Kamal who'll come over to take it for Egypt. Good back heel down the line. Kamal floats in the delivery, and it's a really good delivery. No power on the header, and Mohamed Dagroua can get back to claim it. Amir in a great position in the centre. He could only really loop the header up towards the goal line rather than powering it into the back of the net. The cross was inch perfect. The overlapping run down the left flank from Mohamed Kamal was really nicely worked. Almost carved out a big Egypt opportunity. And Tunisia looking in the other direction. Good ball into the middle. There's options here as well. Pass cut out. Just the right moment. Tunisia win it back. Then Mahmoud sends it forward, but inaccurately. Great footwork to break away. Adel Allah has started this off for Egypt. Now they can run at the defence with Amir. Amir, right-footed strike to central. Dagroua pats it down. Egypt growing in confidence, though, as we approach the last few minutes. Worked hard to make room for the shot. Hit it too close to Mohamed Dagroua, Tunisia captain in goal. Battle on the halfway line. It's one of those cheap physical fouls that we've seen a few too many of in the second half. This time it's a Tunisia ball on the halfway line. 5 minutes, well, 4 minutes now, plus a bit of stoppages. Nothing separating the teams on the scoreboard. Egypt have had more shots. Tunisia have probably had the better of the shots. While Egypt are incensed that the decision has gone against them here. It's a Tunisia free kick. Jalidi has gone down. Oh, there was plenty of contact with the ball from Amado. Was he reckless, launching himself into that challenge? The referee thinks so. Amado still can't believe it. Egypt will have to regain their composure, though, because they'll have a bit of defending to do from the resulting set piece. Tunisia will get on with it. Left-footed, low into the box and bouncing through towards the keeper who's let it go. Will it be fired back in with interest? Jalidi on the follow-up. The throw-in is all that Tunisia will get for it in the end. Egypt look to have had that one. Safely shielded away with the goalkeeper, but Malik Amir let it go. Tunisia throw. It's a tired-looking effort as they launch the ball into the box from the right-hand side. Might get a better chance to do it again. It's lifted up. Maoua forced out down towards the byline, and he's earned a corner for Tunisia. He's still plugging away here. You can really tell that both teams want that winner. It would be the second successive game in which Tunisia have had the lead and let it slip. Equally for Egypt, 2 points from their first 2 games. Will not be a satisfactory tally for Hussein Abdul Latif and his side. Tunisia corner, sent over, out to the left-hand side. It's fired back in. Grasping drive from Sofiane Laoua. But to say that it was way off target, it doesn't quite do it justice. Completely snatched at the attempt. Sliced it miles wide. It's long downfield again, too long. Laoua can take over. It's the 89th minute. There'll be a few added on. And Musa with a little quick stop. Shimmies his way past the attacker. It's given away. Egypt can turn this over and head back in the other direction. 3 forwards. Tunisia have gifted this to Egypt, and it's a massive chance, and they've taken it. Amir slots in. Cue pandemonium for Egypt. It's a gift from Tunisia, and Egypt have grabbed what might well be a late winner. A simple mistake in the Tunisia build-up play, and suddenly Egypt had 3 forwards and space and time. Credit to Egypt, who kept their composure. Ziad Soudi sending the low pass across. Amir Abouelez slotting in what could be a priceless goal for Egypt in Group A. Well, it's come as a hammer blow for Tunisia, who were looking like they wanted the winner themselves. They were really going for it. Has Amir just given Egypt a late winner? 5 minutes for Tunisia to rescue this. Now, instead of pushing for a winner of their own, they've got to try and claw back a point from somewhere. Cross comes in, low header away. Who wins the follow-up? Egypt have it. Tunisia have it back. Edge of the box, there's no way through. It's a desperate attempt from Adem Bourgi to earn a penalty, but he's not getting it for that. Tunisia have got to keep their heads here. It was a desperate attempt. It was never going to result in a spot kick. Tunisia will be kicking themselves, having conceded the late goal. They were on top in the contest. Give away, gifted the ball back for Egypt, and they took advantage. For the first time in the competition, the first time in this group stage, Egypt have a lead, and what a time to take that lead. The referee's going to check this on the monitor to see whether the deliberate handball is worthy of a red card, I think. While the seconds tick away, no, he's checking the penalty decision. Still corrected, it's not the handball being looked at. It's a potential penalty. Looks as though Diesel makes clear contact with the ball. We saw a penalty given for a pretty similar situation actually in the first half. It was Jalidi that time who shifted the ball from one side to the other and then was caught. This time Borgi shifts it nicely. Does the defender play it here? That looks as though it's hit the left foot of Diesel. That next contact comes from the blue boot of Diesel with his outstretched left leg. This angle will show it. It does indeed come from the Egypt number 2. It's just clipped the ball away at the right time. I don't see how a penalty can be given in this situation. The referee, to his credit, is taking his time. He's making sure Tunisia can't feel hard done by if it doesn't go their way. He's giving everybody the chance. I don't think this is going to end up with a Tunisia penalty. It's a shame we don't get to hear what referee Lucky Casalire is saying. Tunisia have a free kick, but they will not have a spot kick. The question now is, after a stoppage of 90 seconds to 2 minutes, when it appears when it occurs in stoppage time, do you get all of that time back? Probably not, is the answer for Tunisia. Might have cost them more than it earned them, that check of the monitor. They've got this free kick though. Just over a minute left of the 5 added. It's low, it's not a good delivery. It's shinned away, all the way back to Dagrua, the goalkeeper. He's going to boot it long. One stuff into the box, it bounces. High foot. Egypt free kick. And look what it means to the Egypt defenders. They know they're so close to a vital victory here. Picks up the ball, tries to get it back into play as quickly as possible. Borgi is withdrawn for Tunisia. Sofiane Zogui is coming on. He plays for Vertu in France. Long it goes from the boot of Malek Amir. Egypt on the verge of a very important win. The 5 minutes are up. We had the stoppage whilst the referee checked the monitor. That has to have resulted in at least another minute being added. It's at the referee's discretion now. The full-time whistle could blow any second. Tunisia ball. Maybe one last chance. Egypt will have to hold on. Ziad Soudi goes into the book for kicking the ball away. Foul committed by Gamal, the goal scorer in the first half for Egypt. This surely last chance saloon for Tunisia. How they need a goal here. They led in the first half. They trail late in the second half. We're deep into stoppage time here. We're into the 7th additional minute at the end of the 90. If Egypt can hold on here, surely it will be their victory. Tunisia frustrated that the wall isn't 10 yards away. Even the goalkeeper, Dagrua, up in the attacking half. It's floated in, it's headed away. Tunisia ball. They've got to get it back in the mixer. They'll get another free kick. Extraordinary tension for Egypt at the end here. Tunisia not allowed to take it quickly. They will get to take it again unless time runs out on them. Remarkable. Egypt edging closer to the victory. They've got another free kick to defend. Referee puts down the magic spray. Egypt will have to go further back. Pushing and shoving, tension rising everywhere in the penalty area. Can Tunisia get something out of it? Good delivery, but nothing doing for them. As soon as Egypt get the ball back now, it might well be game over, but it's given back to Tunisia. But there's the full-time whistle. Egypt have done it, and they've done it the hard way. The young Pharaohs overturned the early Tunisia advantage, and a late goal from Amir Abouelez has clinched a massive 3 points for Hussein Abdul Latif's side. Tempers flaring at the end. That's the Tunisian goalkeeper getting involved. Frustrations and tensions and tempers boiling over. It's an unsavoury finish, but it's finished in Egypt's favour. Tunisia 1, Egypt 2 is the full-time result in Group A. Egypt snatching the win right at the death in a dramatic encounter. Tunisia had their chances. Arguably, they were the better side in the second half. But one misplaced pass and a calmly taken counter-attack from Egypt. Ziad Soudi squaring the ball for Amir Abouelez to sweep it home in the 89th minute. And Egypt have the win that they were looking for. We'll try and get an interview with the man of the match as soon as we can. We'll have highlights from all the action here. But at the end of 7.5 nervous and tense added minutes at the end of the 90, it's finished Tunisia 1, Egypt 2.
السيدات والسادة جائزة التكنولوجيا لرجل المباراة تعود للاعبان رقم 14 المنتخب التونسي يحيى.
Imaginez pouvoir travailler à votre compte tout en gardant les bénéfices d'un salarié. C'est possible grâce au portage salarial.
You've got a feel for Yahya Jalidi. He's won the player of the match. We'll speak to him now.
C'est un match dommage. On aurait pu faire mieux. Malheureusement, c'est le football, c'est comme ça. On sait qu'on aurait pu repartir avec un meilleur résultat que ça. Après, les trêves individuels, ça c'est à part, c'est un truc en plus. Moi, j'aurais préféré la victoire pour continuer dans l'aventure, Inch'Allah.
Well, a heartbreaking defeat for Yahya Jalidi and his Tunisia teammates, despite an excellent individual performance. Jalidi earning the penalty in the first.